I wanted electric.
Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Today we're back on the sand rail. We have to come up with a motor for it. Merlon seems to think he has a motor that he came across the other day. I don't think it looks that great. Merlon seems confident we can get it apart and get it assessed. So we'll head over to Merlon's and see what's happening over there. Okay, we're at Merlon's. We're going to check out the engine here. It's been steam cleaned. There's a pile of water going on there. It's nowhere to be seen, so he's already hauled it back to the shop. Is it cold enough for you?
Getting that way. I'm about ready to. I rolled the dune buggy in the sun so I could work on it.
Yeah.
And I was just about ready to move into the shop.
Yeah, it's kind of chilly. The wind's picking up.
Right?
Look at that.
I'm so close.
Look at
so
that.
close. Yeah, I'm gonna cut that off. I don't like that. Putting a muffler on it. I don't want to listen.
You in a muffler? Who are you and what have you done with Merlon?
I wanted electric. Said no one ever.
Right?
Yeah, I'm waiting on the oil lines, but yeah, I just finished rigging up my throttle.
Throttle looks good.
And I started on the wiring. I got battery in it now. Like, I'm close. Yeah, see? Rub.
See, this is where I got the idea for the steering here.
Yeah, that's the moat.
I saw this and I was like, I got to do this to mine.
Climb in there, Jimmy.
That's a good idea. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Check out how much room I got. It's so nice. Like, us old guys, we can get in these cars now. We ain't 21.
That's
See
right.
that? Look how comfy that
Ready
is.
to go. Well,
See,
I
got
could
lots of
nap.
headroom.
I could nap right here.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So when everybody's messing around doing nothing at the sand dunes, we'll sit here and be comfortable.
Yeah, we can like sleep and drink a Mellow Yellow or a Pepsi.
Right?
Mellow Yellow.
That's way better. Piece
Yeah,
of cake.
yeah, pretty nice.
I'm motivated. Let's go. Where's the motor?
So
How bad is
I
it?
just rolled it in the shop a little while ago.
How bad is
It's
it?
I don't know. It's bad. It's really bad. It's like, I don't know. We may have to look for options, but we'll see. Woo, it's a lot nicer in here out of the wind.
Yeah, it is.
That is for sure.
Well, it looks way. Oh, are you kidding me? It looks way better.
It does, doesn't it?
There's still some goo
It's
though.
not any better, dude.
This goo didn't come out,
It's
did
solid. I stuck the high pressure steam wand in there, and it blew back in my face, and I was
no
like,
thanks, huh? Wow.
"You might have to get a drill in there to get that stuff out."
I've never seen. That's what it's supposed to look like.
But yeah, I took a hammer,
And that's what it looks like.
and I was like,
Oh my. Oh my.
"Those are solid. They don't move.
Oh
They're no
my.
flex."
That's no. So maybe new heads.
I don't know. But then I did this. I was like,
No, did you really?
could it possibly, like,
Oh my.
did you see that?
I did.
Did you see that?
I did.
Moved.
It did. That's positive. So yeah, okay. So all right.
So yeah, I was just getting ready to heat this stuff up, and
All right. Where's your Well, you got your ratchet ready, huh?
What are you gonna do?
we're gonna take this thing apart with a torch.
We're gonna use the heat wrench.
What are you gonna heat?
The nuts.
So we got to heat the nuts up. Let's see if we can get the rockers off first.
Okay.
It'll be like, if we can get the rockers off, then the head bolts are under there, and we can work on getting them off. Right. And then just screw them back on when we're done a little bit to get them out of the socket. Go ahead. On the
Hey, now, don't touch that. Let me grab that.
Yeah, don't grab it. Just tap it back down, screw it back on. Well,
Make that look easy, bud.
that part was easy. Push that was easy button. Now will it come off? Oh, it's coming. Is it not?
Dude, yeah, it is.
We want
Don't
to say
touch
all
that.
that. It's on your shoe, I think. It went your way. Okay. There's
Hot potato, hot
seized
potato.
that- seized that rocker armish.
Okay. You got a magnet or a pick?
Now we'll just
It's right there, right there, right there, and right there.
leave her lie.
Okay.
See that O-ring right there?
We need that.
No, but a lot of people don't know what that is.
I'm included in that.
So if you don't put that O-ring in there, they'll actually leak oil out the back of the stud. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they'll drip oil underneath here.
Oh, no kidding.
Yes. Very common problem. Is that hot?
It is hot. Stop. That's not bad.
Well, that's not the nuts. That's
Here you
the
go.
washer. That's the washer. So now I'm going to heat these up.
Is that half-inch
We'll,
impactor?
Try to get them off.
Should we take these
What
out?
size that? Yeah, those can come out, and
They're still really hot.
we can just put them in that box right there. Okay, that's you. And this is where it gets exciting. That scare you? And if it pulls the stud, just go ahead and pull it and leave it.
Okay.
I'm hoping that the nuts will come off, but because it could possibly pull the stud, and it could possibly pull the case saver. We do not want to pull case savers if we can avoid it.
Okay.
Let that heat soak for a second. Okay, good that one. Stud cam, huh? Plug's not good. That plug is way bad. Can you see that? Can you see that, Chrissy? Can you see that?
I see it.
You're filming her. Can you see
I
it?
see it.
That's foul. Fouling. That's fouled. How bad's the other one? Is it fouled?
I'm sure of that.
No, Jimmy, come on. Don't be so sure. Ooh, it's worse. It's actually worse. Okay. All right. What do we got?
We need to.
What do we got?
We ready to pry
Pry?
or tap?
Is that how you're going to do it? You're just going to pry?
Tap.
You're going to break all them fins off?
Sure. Isn't that how we do
That's
it?
what everybody does.
Yeah, I'm sure of that.
My.
What do you think?
I don't want to think right now. I just want to move over to this side.
Oh, there you go. All right.
We got a whole nother group here, Jimmy. Because just like there was over there on the south, we're here on the north. How about these rubber gaskets? Are they any good?
We'll just replace them.
Whatever. I'm serious, Jimmy.
I know.
No, I'm serious. Look at this gasket.
Are you serious? Well, it came from the Midwest. It makes sense. It'd be
That's
pliable.
original VW.
No way.
Like, that's OEM.
Are you
Feel that.
serious?
I'm serious. I am so serious.
That's
like,
yeah,
that's usable.
okay.
That's probably better than the Chinese garbage you're going to get today.
Well, for sure.
Because they don't make this stuff in Germany anymore.
Do this or wait.
I would try to crack them first,
Okay.
and then spray a little of that on there. Because then there's basically you separate the seal, right?
Right.
And then when you spray that on there, you're cooling it and it sucks it in, right? Because the cylinder
Oh, that's
head's
cool.
hot.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
So if you sprayed it on first, you would have cooled it. And
Shrunk
then when
it.
you broke the seal, it wouldn't have had the reaction of pulling it in. So if you can get it broke loose, then spray it.
That's amazing. That's why they come off so easy after you do that?
Well, that just helps get it down in the threads so that we don't lose it, you know. They're still not coming off easy, they're just coming off.
Well, they're half as difficult as they were when we cracked them.
I don't care if we break the fins on the cylinders, they're obviously junk.
Okay. But we got to preserve that.
Well, we want to try to not
Right.
destroy the cylinder heads. So if you get deep in there, you know what I'm saying?
They're just flying away, yeah. Hang on.
No, they literally will break off. But we're probably going to split the cylinders to get them off anyway. But if we can get in there kind of deep, then we can kind of do this. More corrosion. There's nothing like more corrosion. This is the oil filter coming out right here. Let's see if we can get it out without totally destroying it. See what it looks like. See what kind of collection we got going in the bottom. Collection of debris. 25 years of sitting in Minnesota. I'll bet this thing sat longer than that. I'll bet it was parked after the gas crisis was over.
Right.
So much for not destroying it. It just doesn't want to come out. Oh, yeah. You know what?
It don't look too bad.
It isn't bad.
That don't look too bad
Honestly, it's not bad at all. I mean, this thing isn't corroded.
at all. Wow, that's amazing.
That right there will probably steam clean up. So it's going to come down to just, look at that. I straightened that all up. We could reuse that.
And that looks great.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Best looking thing on
Needs
this
to be,
engine.
yeah, best looking thing on the motor for sure. We just got to get the heads and the cylinders off so we can put new heads and cylinders on. That's all. Looks like we've got the top kind of loose. It's the bottom here that's not really cooperating. And see, all this is not really damaging it because it seals down inside here.
Right.
So we'll just have to clean that up. But yeah, you don't want to break the fins off. They don't cool. Yeah, that water's
In there.
that's bad. That's bad.
That's water.
That
It
is.
was in its previous life.
Yeah, that's all bad. Well, side B.
Right.
I'm thinking, with these see these seals? Well, that one's bad. This one's good though. That one's good. See that one? Stuck.
Oh, that's amazing.
See? Look at that seal. Look at that seal. Oh, that's good stuff. I'll reuse that. That's race car stuff. Well, that one's not reusable.
All right.
Well, we know what not to do, right? That's why I quit.
That's awesome. There's our problem.
There's our problem. That's why they parked it. That little valve's supposed to be in there. I'll put it back in there so it looks legit for the Craigslist pictures. Oops. Jimmy. It dropped the valve, Jimmy. Okay. So now what I was doing earlier.
Yeah. Oh, we broke the cylinders.
Yeah, we're replacing those.
I know, I'm just being funny here.
No. This one. That one will strip the teeth.
Oh.
If we get them jugs off, the bottom turn.
Okay.
The distributor turn. Yeah, they're not going to come off, Jimmy. We're going to have to split them.
What do you mean split them?
They got to be split.
Oh, no kidding.
It's the only way they're going to come off in pistons is split them.
All right.
It's difficult.
Do we break the fins?
Oh, fins are the least of your worries. By the way, that's not in the book.
I've never seen that in any book.
They didn't teach that one in the book. So hopefully the bottom's not so crusty that it hangs up. I gotta get some gloves.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to get serious with this thing. I can manhandle it apart, Jimmy. Hang on to it.
All right.
Have to be careful of that oil cooler. Hang on somewhere else.
All right.
I just don't want to. I don't know what that broke. Broke the stud off.
Yeah.
That's not good. Doggone it. We're getting there. Yeah, there's just a little bit of rust in them cylinders.
Wow.
To
Yeah, there is.
give us grief.
That's amazing.
That's only one. We got
3 more to go?
3 more to get out.
3.5.
Yeah, 3.5. Folks watching at home be like, there's no way that motor's ever gonna run. Let us know in the comments if you think it'll ever run again. My caveman tools. That's still half on this piston. Still half on there.
It is just not giving up.
It is rusty. Hey,
Ta-da.
I got it. One down.
Whew. Who's next?
Well, what we ought to do is probably the opposite one.
Okay.
Because these are at the bottom of their stroke and we can roll them out, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So this other top stroke is out, except we probably got to go upside down.
Back the other way?
Yeah, because, actually let me look across and see what some of it looks like on the inside.
We can see inside now, Jimmy.
Okay. Do you really want to see?
Yes. I want to see how much work we got ahead of us.
Oh.
Because we're making it run. Oh yeah, look at that. Ooh, the cam looks good. I like that.
No way.
Yeah, it'll steam clean up. It's got a coating of oil. The crank has got more damage on it than anything, but this rod feels good, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, I like that. I like it. Yeah, that'll all clean up. So, what we need to do, yeah, I can't see that cylinder. Crank's in the way. Let me cut that and split it there.
Okay.
We'll go ahead and just get that started here where we can. Probably could have bought a motor for $300 on Marketplace, but no, we took this soppy thing. So, okay. So the next big step is going to be to get the rest of the pieces out, the wrist pins out, and then steam clean the inside out and figure out those gears.
Okay.
Figure out why
Here, top deck.
figure out why it's locking up and not turning over. This piston's cracked.
Are you
Imagine
sure?
that. Imagine that, huh?
Are you sure?
What we're gonna have to do,
What's that?
we have to get these out, right?
Okay.
And then we're gonna have to clean that really good. And
Right,
then I'll
so-
get an air chisel and we'll air chisel them out. So
Okay.
I would say take this one out so we can get the tool in here.
Okay.
And then if you'll take a knife and scrape
Start
that,
cleaning.
you clean that little edge off. You know how they get,
Yep.
just like a jet ski. When we go back together, we won't use those.
Chicken.
We use Teflon buttons. Teflon buttons work better. Probably just gonna have to get a cutoff wheel and cut the damn pistons off. Or some uriatic acid, and then I'll steam clean it good and inspect the gears. Yeah, I think if I cut through here, the cutoff wheel and
Yeah. They'll just.
air chisel and split, maybe I
Yeah.
can heat them up and get them off one side at a time and then polish the pins and get the pins out.
Right.
Heat the rod and take the pins out because this is all good.
That's amazing.
Yeah, this thing probably dropped that valve early on. That was common for these things. That's about enough of that for one day. That one's cut. Get a big old cutoff wheel and just slice them from both sides and heat them up and get them off of there. But yeah, if we can get the rest of it cleaned up to where that it turns over good, put a high volume oil pump in it, we'll check the reliefs and make sure they're not stuck. You got the cylinder kit coming, right?
Yes, they're on its way.
The cylinder heads, you might as well take them and put them in your hot washer.
Okay, let them soak.
Let them run through a few cycles and then bring them back and I'll get the valves out of them. Obviously, we're gonna have to order springs and valves if we can save
The heads.
what we have there, but we'll get them cleaned up and then check the spark plug holes, and I'll grind the seats and clean up the guides and everything,
Okay.
and then we'll just order all new valves.
All right. Cool.
I'm sure a valve kit's pretty cheap. I don't know if you priced any of that stuff, but
Yeah, for some reason the heads aren't, but everything else to
Yeah.
build the head is.
yeah, usually you can find used heads on Marketplace for $300-400, but if we can get the $100, we can fix these heads.
Right.
The rocker arms I'm a little worried about, but I'm gonna put them in muriatic acid and see what
That's what they
happens.
look like, yeah.
If they end up cleaning up, then great. If not, we'll find a set of them.
Okay.
Easy peasy.
All right. Well, thanks, Merlin.
Yeah.
Hey guys, these heads are awful. I spent quite a bit of time on them, and they're not really budging. There's a lot of issues with these. At this point, I've got about another hour and a half into this whole process here, and you can see this whole ridge across here is cracked. So I think we're going to make the decision to toss these in the trash.
Here we are at Sam's place. You can enter right here. What are you eating, Merlin?
I am having breakfast with Jimmy and Chrissy's already eaten. And I got what is that? It's an omelet from Denver. Not John Denver, but Denver.
What's that?
That's bagel. That makes my day smile.
What'd you get, Jimmy?
Bacon and eggs. It doesn't get any simpler than that.
Oh, look, it's Merlin from Merlin's Old School Garage. And Jimmy from Jet Ski Jim.
Get in. Let's go. We don't have time for all this video stuff. We got a car to start here.
Oh, it started. Double bonus.
Ooh, yeah.
Race. You gotta go uphill now.
You can see the shape that the engine was in, the lower end. The cylinders are stuck on as well. The heads are damaged, and the heads are welded together. I think we're just going to make the decision. We need to find another engine. Thanks for watching.